Okay, class 8. Today we start totally new chapter, chapter number 20, circle. Okay. Before we start this chapter, we learn some of the basic concept of the circle. Okay. First of all, this is your circle. The point is called center. Okay. From this to this all are called radius of the circle. If the line pass from the center from one end to the another end, this is called diameter. Okay. This portion, this line, this outer column is called circumference. Okay. We know that how to calculate diameter, 2 into radius formula, and radius is diameter by 2. Okay. This is called arc. Suppose this is AOB, so this is called arc AOB. That means या फिर arc AB. Clear? Line pass from one end to another end, but not passing from the center. This portion is called chord. CD chord. This is a symbol for the chord. Okay. Okay. Suppose this is a circle, and the line passing from the outer side but touch at one point of a circle. This line is called tangent. Done? Okay. And one line passing from the interior to the exterior, that means from the inner side to the outer side, this line is called secant. Clear? These are the basic concept. Okay. This is a circle. This area is called minor segment, and this area is called major segment. This is arc. This arc is called, suppose this arc is called minor arc, and this whole arc is called major arc. Clear? One more thing. Angle in a semicircle. This is the theorem. Note that. Suppose this is a center point. Okay. And the line pass from this. That means this circle divided into two parts. That is semicircle. So angle in a semicircle is always 90. That is angle in a semicircle. Note down this theorem. Angle in a semicircle is right angle. That is 90. Okay. Suppose this kind of figure is, but line does not touch the upper portion, so this never create 90. Okay. When the line touch the circumference and the pass from the center, then it is creating 90 degree. Done? Okay. Suppose this is the center, but line does not pass from the center and touch the circumference. This is also not create 90. This is the reason to create 90, that angle in a semicircle, that means line pass from the center and touches the circumference, when it is going to be 90. Okay. Suppose this is line, this is center point, and this is your chord. Any line drawn from the center to the chord is always perpendicular and bisect the chord. That means suppose this line is OACB, that means OC perpendicular to AB, and it is always bisect the chord, that means AC equals to CB. Any line drawn from the center to the chord is perpendicular to it and bisect it. Okay. So this is also theorem. Note that 2-1. Okay. So first question for today from exercise 20. Okay, question number 2. In question number 2, find the diameter of the circle. Radius equals to 8 centimeter. Given radius equals to 8 centimeter, so diameter equals to 2 into radius. That means 2 into 8 equals to 16 centimeter. Okay. Also find that
P, Q, R are line on the side of a circle, inside the circle or outside the circle. Find out where is the point given. Okay. Question, see the question. Find P, Q, R are lie on the circle, inside the circle or outside the circle. If
suppose this is a circle given, okay, we know that the diameter is 8 centimeter.
Okay.
So given that center is O and the given that OP equals to 6.5, that means what? From O to P, line is inside the circle because the diameter is how much? 8. So this is 8, that means 6.5 lie inside the circle. So P is lie inside the circle. Okay. Next one is OQ equals to 8 centimeter. OQ equals to 8 centimeter. That means Q point lie on the circle. Because we know that radius is 8 centimeter. So from O to Q is here. So this is 8 centimeter. So Q lie on circle. Okay. Then OR. OR is given 9 centimeter. 9 centimeter. That means this is outside the circle because up to this one is 8 and for 9 we cross the line and this is OR 9 centimeter, that is R outside the circle. R lie outside circle. Okay, clear? 2 number question is done. Note it down. Okay. Question number 5. In question number 5, this is circle is given and these 2 tangent are drawn. 1 tangent, 2 tangent. Okay. The name of the tangent is AB and AC. Okay. O is here. This is the point O. O is given 110. Okay. So find the main angle BAC. So first of all, this is 110. Okay. We know that any line draw from the center and clearly mention that O is the center of the circle. So OB perpendicular to this one. That means angle OBA and angle OCA equals to 90 degree. In this theorem, we learn that any line drawn from the center to the chords is perpendicular and bisected. But यहाँ chord कुछ ज़्यादा बड़ा नहीं है, चाहे tangent को भी touch करेगा. Okay. Reason, any line drawn from the center is perpendicular to the perpendicular to the chord and the tangent. This is tangent. Clear? So 90. So this one is 90 and this one is 90. For us, OCAB, it's look like a quadrilateral. OCAB is a quadrilateral. So angle 1, this is 110, this is 90, this is 90, and angle BAC equals to 360. That means when you add this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle, we get 360 because we know that sum of all interior angle of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So it's 290 plus angle BAC equals to 360. Therefore, angle BAC equals to 360 minus 290, it's 70. Okay, note. Time for question number 6. Okay, question is complete. What the question? In the given figure, first of all find K and L. Is angle KNL is equals to angle KML? Question mark. If OL equals to 5 centimeter, ML equals to 6 centimeter, find KM. So before we start, first of all we know that now our first theorem, that angle in a semicircle is 90 degrees. See the line drawn from the center and touches the circumference. That means find angle KNL. So angle KNL is 90 degree because angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. So we write down angle KNL equals to 90 degree. Reason what? Reason is angle in a semicircle is 90. Done. Part 1 completed. Okay. For part 2, is angle KNL equals to angle KML? Yes, definitely. Angle KML also 90 because this KL passing drawn from the center and M touches the circumference. So angle KML equals to 90 degree. Reason was same. Okay. So yes, angle KNL equals to angle KML. Okay. Second part also completed. It's time for the third part. Third part, that means OL, LM given and find the value of KML. If you draw the triangle separately, it's look like that. Okay. OL is given 5, ML is given 6, find out the KM. So before we doing that, if OL is 5, KO is 5, same, because this is the radius and all radius are same. So this one is also 5. Okay. In triangle KML, OL equals to OK equals to 5 centimeter. That means the value of KL equals to 5 plus 5 equals to 10 centimeter. Okay. ML given 6 centimeter. So we know that angle I am creating 90 as angle in the same segment. Okay. So this is our hypotenuse portion. That means by Pythagoras theorem, we know that KL square, because this is hypotenuse and anyone consider as the height or base, ML square plus KM square. Okay, in place of KL we write down 10 square, ML is given 6 square and KM square. So this one is your 100 minus 36 plus KM square. Therefore KM equals to root under 64 because 100 minus 36 64. So a square, when square remove there is square root, so 8. So the answer is KM is 8 centimeter. Third part is also completed. Okay, not wrong.